Sir, if you'll come to the witness stand and face Mr. Lamb before you step up and receive the oath, please.
If you'll just pause right there and raise your right hand, please. You swear that the evidence you give in this case will be the truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir.
Have a seat. What is your name?
Julian Williams.
And how do you spell Julian?
Julian.
I-N or I?
Julian.
I-A-N. So sort of the normal spelling, or the
Yes.
conventional spelling, right? Gotcha. Okay. Where do you live, Mr. Williams?
Colquitt, Georgia.
And how long have you lived in Colquitt, Georgia?
My whole life.
Who do you live with in Colquitt, Georgia?
I live with my sister,
And what's her name?
Ashanti Burr.
How did it come to be that you and your sister were sharing a house there in Colquitt, Georgia?
It's my mom's house. My mom got sick with cancer, and she couldn't be around my son, so we bought another house, and she stayed probably 10 minutes down the road.
Okay, so was your mom living there with you and your sister before she got sick?
Yes.
And after your son passed away, why would your mom not move back to your house?
She was already sick, and she wanted to stay in Damascus.
So she was living in Damascus?
Yes.
Has she since passed away?
Yes, October 14th, 2024.
So you lost your son in January of 24 and then your mother in October.
Yes, 9 months apart, exact date.
How old is Ashanti Burr?
She's 23.
And how old are you?
25.
What's your birthday?
July 10, 2000.
Where do you work?
Steward Machine in Bainbridge, Georgia.
Steward Machine?
Yes.
That's S-T-E-W-A-R-D?
Yes.
Okay. What is Steward Machine? What kind of a business is that?
It's welding business and paint business. We it's taking like for the state, federal job. We build bridges and dams.
And how do you build bridges and dams in Bainbridge, Georgia, to put somewhere else?
The bridges we tear down and put them on. They go by semi-load, and for the dams we ship them out on the water.
There's a river that runs through there,
Yes.
right? And
Yes, correct.
It's navigable. I mean, they can send stuff down to the port, and I guess probably all the way to Savannah, can't they,
Yes.
or to Florida?
Yes, correct.
Okay, so what is your job at Steward Machine?
I'm a painter.
Okay, how long have you worked there?
Maybe 2.5 years.
When you and your mother and your sister were living together in Colquitt, who, if anyone, was the primary wage earner?
Me and my mother before she got sick.
And now that it's you and your sister living there, who is the primary wage earner in that household?
Me.
What's your sister do?
She's in college right now.
Who is Romeo Angeles?
It's my son.
When was he born?
June 25th, 2022.
And who is his mother?
Law& Dru Angeles, Gardenica.
Did you know that Shayla was pregnant with your child before the baby was born?
Yes.
And were you in contact with her? Were you
Yes.
sort of being kept in the loop, as it were?
Yes.
When you found out that the baby had been born, what did you? Well, let me ask you this: where was she when the baby was born?
She was in Tallahassee.
When you found out that the baby had been born, what did you do?
I was staying in Dothan at the time. I left Dothan and went to Tallahassee.
Okay. And when you went to Tallahassee, what did that involve? I mean, you're going to see your baby that's just been born. I mean, how long? What did you do? Who did you see? What did you do?
I went to see her, see him, and she said she haven't named him yet, so we came up with a name.
Okay. So y'all talked about that together,
Yes.
a name?
Yes.
Okay, and what did y'all settle on as far as the name goes?
Jaxton Dru Angeles.
Okay, Jaxton Dru, like Jackson.
Jaxton.
Jaxton, like
Yes.
Jaxton.
Yes.
Okay, and Dru spelled how?
DRU.
DRU?
Yes.
Okay. And did you believe that Jaxton Dru was going to be the baby's name?
Yes.
Did you find out at some point that wasn't his legal name?
After he was deceased.
Did you ever have a copy of his birth certificate?
No. Nor Social Security card.
Who had those things?
His mother.
Did you ask for them?
Yes, several times.
Did you have any way of getting them without going through her?
No, because my mom looked it up in the system. She couldn't find Jaxton Dru, so couldn't find it.
And who did the baby live with? Y'all called him JD, right?
Right.
That was the name that what he actually was called,
Yes.
right? Who did JD live with after he was born?
With his mom for like maybe 2-3 months. But in between that, I get him every week.
Okay, so he lived with his mother, but you got him every
Week or two.
every other week?
Every other week.
Every other week, okay. Was there a time when the custody arrangement changed in some way?
Yes, when she said she was going to Mexico.
Now, why would she have been going to Mexico? Do you know?
It was for she got another kid. Her kids all in Mexico, and the birthday I think is in November, and she was leaving and said she'd come back in like January. And she asked could she take them, but I said no, I'll keep them till you got back.
So is she Mexican?
Yes.
Okay, and so she was going to go to Mexico, and that was when, if you remember.
Late October, early November.
Okay, October or November of 2022. Okay, so JD would have been 4 or 5 months old, 3 or 4 months old.
Yes.
Okay. And then when she told you she was going to Mexico, and you told her that you didn't want her to take your son to Mexico, what did she do?
She told me I can come get him. So I went to Tallahassee and got him.
After you went and got him in Tallahassee, did you keep him more or less from then and for the rest of his life?
Yes.
Did he see his mother again?
Maybe
Or
3
did
times.
she see him?
Maybe 3 times.
Okay. How was it that she saw him later after you were the primary custodian?
I brought him to him. He had to go to the doctor, and she told me to bring him to him.
So you would take him
to Tallahassee to her, and he had a doctor's appointment the next day.
So she at that time was arranging the doctor's appointments
Right.
for him. And do you know why she would have been the person who was arranging the doctor's appointments?
I don't know. She wouldn't give me none of his medical records because he was down there with me.
So you didn't have his medical records?
No.
If he had been covered by like a state insurance policy, like in Georgia it's called Peach Care.
Right.
If he'd been covered by an insurance policy in Florida, would that be a reason that she would have been the person who had to make those arrangements and so forth?
Yes, I guess so.
Okay. You don't really know.
No, I don't.
But she didn't give you the stuff that you needed to do
No, sir.
yourself. And you said you took him down there 3 different times that you
Yes.
could recall for him to see her and go to the doctor?
Yes.
Do you know when the last time was that happened, or do you remember when the last time was that he saw a doctor in Tallahassee?
I know. I say it was like 9 months. Now I think a year old. I think she came and got him right after he turned 1.
Okay. So when he was a year old, that was, as far as you know, that was his last
time
regular
seeing her,
doctor's
yeah.
appointment. If you were working, who was taking care of JD at your house in Colquitt?
My sister.
And I guess, for lack of a better way of phrasing it, was she the sort of the primary caregiver
yes.
for the child at
Yes.
that point?
Yes, because I worked all the time.
Did you know Trinity Poague?
Yes.
Was there a point in time that you became involved in a relationship with Trinity Poague?
Yes.
Okay. Tell me sort of when that started, when and how that was initiated.
It was a on and off thing prior, but then we officially made it. Started dating in June of 23.
June of 2023?
Yes.
And in June of 2023, you would have been, 22 years old?
Yes.
Is that right?
Yes.
Do you know how old she was?
18.
Were you each aware of the other's age?
Yes.
After you started dating Trinity Poague, from June forward, what was the state of your relationship? Generally, what was generally the state of your relationship?
We had our ups and downs.
Do you recall how long you had been dating before you actually introduced her to your son, JD?
It was like way before we started dating. I introduced him like before we even started dating.
So before she ever started dating you, she knew that you had a son?
Yes, correct.
Had she met him? Had
Yes.
she seen him?
Yes.
After you started dating, were there occasions when she was in the presence of your son, or your son was in her presence?
Yes.
Okay. What were the circumstances under which she and your son would be in the same place, same time?
Like usually when I'm with him, when she was in college, I come and see her and stuff with him sometimes.
Okay. So you came to Americas to see her,
Yes.
and sometimes he came with you.
Yes.
When he came with you to Americas, who was responsible for taking care of him? I mean, for changing his clothes, changing his diapers, getting him dressed, giving him baths, feeding him, those sorts of things.
Either or, either one of us either do it.
So she sometimes
Yes.
participated in that or
Yes.
helped in that?
Yes.
But was she expected, or did she have to?
No, she didn't have
do
to.
that all the time?
No,
Did she have to do it at all?
not at all.
From your observations of her with JD, what was your impression of her relationship, or her view of her relationship with JD?
It seemed pretty good. Like she was always like happy around him and stuff. So I thought it was pretty stable, decent.
Had she at any point ever specifically told you that she, how she, quote, really felt about your son?
She said it then. She said it maybe once or twice. So like she don't know if she could be with somebody that with a son. Then maybe 2-3 hours later she's fine and like, I'm sorry.
So there were times that she expressed some reservations, like that she didn't know. You said that she would send messages, or she would say something like a couple of times that she didn't know if she could be with somebody who had a kid by somebody else,
Yes,
right?
and she also say like she'll treat him like that's her own.
And so besides those times when she expressed to you some reservations like that, did you ever observe anything about her behavior, her conduct, her attitude towards JD when you saw them together?
One time it was like a little incident. I addressed it. It was fine since then.
Okay. What was that?
It was November. In November, right before she. I think I went to work. I left him with her for the first time. I went to work and she texted me and my sister said she was cleaning up or whatever, and JD ran up behind her and she didn't see him and accidentally hit him with the drawer.
Okay. So in November of 2023?
Yes.
She said that how was it that I'm sorry, let me back up and scratch that. I'm going to start up. What did you say a moment ago that led to her being in charge of him at that time? Where were y'all? What led up to that?
I had to work that day and she was like, I keep him or whatever.
So were you here in America?
Yes, I was in Americas.
And the baby was with you?
Yes.
And so why would she keep the child for you to go to work as opposed to you just taking the child back home to Colquitt and leaving him with your sister or whatever, you know, as you might have on a normal work day.
She told me to leave him and just come back up.
So basically, she was going to keep him so that you could work and come back there the next day or whatever. That night.
Yes.
Or that evening. So you said that she sent you and your sister a message saying that what about the baby?
It was like a little bruise on his eye because supposedly she was cleaning up and opened the drawer and he ran up behind her and in the drawer hit him.
Okay, and she said that caused a bruise over his eye.
Yes.
When you came and picked up, or back up, I guess I'm getting ahead of myself. When you left work that day, what did you do?
I came back and got him.
Okay, did you end up staying in Americus?
I think I went home.
Did you see any other injuries on the child at that time?
At that time, I just seen the little bruise above his eye.
I mean, how closely did you look? I mean, did you know?
I observed it and I looked. It was like I touched it and it didn't bother him or nothing.
Did you accept her explanation as to what had happened?
Yeah, she was like, I confronted her about it. Then she got all mad. Well, not mad. She got like started crying and stuff like she was sorry and she would never hurt him and stuff.
Do you recall any other time that, well not the last time, but other than November, do you recall any other time that the child was hurt or injured while she was keeping him?
No, sir.
Did you ever see her do anything, in your presence?
No.
Did she ever do anything that you thought was violent or
No.
whatever?
Like maybe raise her voice, like if you get into something, but that's about it. She didn't do anything else in my presence.
What about you, Mr. Williams? Did you beat your youngin?
No, sir.
Did you ever hit him?
No, sir. Like a little pop, and that's about it.
Okay, when you say like a little pop, tell me what you're talking about.
On
what
his
do you
hand.
mean by that?
Like tell him no, like that. Just on his hand.
Okay. How many times do you reckon you popped his hand?
Not maybe a handful of times.
I mean, was that something that happened every day?
No.
Was it every week?
No.
Did you ever do anything to the child that caused your child to be injured
No.
in any way?
No, sir.